I'm back. I'm finally back. It feels weird doing this. I feel like I've forgotten how to do a lot of things. But I know how to do an intro. So we'll see you in a second.
This is the hardcore legend, Mick Foley. Well, hello and welcome to Give Me a Hall Yeah. I hope everyone there, right there in Yorkshire, is having a nice day. Bang, bang. Have a nice day. Yeah.
How's everyone doing then? I had a look. It's been 4 weeks, 5 weeks since I was actually last here. Doing a Monday Night Raw anyway. It's been a bit of a change for me personally. I've got a new job. I've been on holiday. I've been jet lagged. So to come back and finally get sort of a routine together, because the new job, it's different days off at the minute that I'm normally used to, because I'm normally off Tuesdays. It just means that I'm probably going to be going to work very tired tomorrow. Oh well. My couch is squeaking. Give me a second. I'm just going to shift it a couple of inches. That's better. It's not squeaking anymore. But we're back for Monday Night Raw tonight. So I have had a look. It seems like quite a packed show. So starting at the top, we've got Cody Rhodes is kicking off Monday Night Raw. It was in the crosshairs of Judgment Day last week after he defeated Dirty Dom. And then he came to save Jey Uso. So what will Cody have to say? They're going to be setting up a tag match for the next pay-per-view, do we think? There's going to be Miz TV with Drew McIntyre, who again last week had a bit of an interaction with the Judgment Day and Cody Rhodes, so could something be said then? We've got big Bronson Reed versus Otis, which is just going to be two huge men slapping beef, which should be good fun. Last week, Otis, his tag team partner, Chad Gable, got beat by big Bronson Reed, so could this be revenge? We've got Shinsuke Nakamura hopefully responding to Seth's challenge about an anytime, anywhere match. So Nakamura can pick the time, which I presume will be the next pay-per-view, and we'll see where we go from that one. We've got the one that I'm most excited about is Dirty Dominic Mysterio going up against Dragon Lee, who is making his Monday Night Raw debut. That is going to be exciting. Dragon Lee is absolutely a phenomenal superstar, so that should be probably the match of the night, I'm guessing already so far. But I think the main event is probably going to be the Judgment Day versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn for the Undisputed Tag Championships. Judgment Day have held them for a few weeks, so hopefully, well, I say hopefully, I would quite like them to go back to Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn because I just think they're so entertaining with them. I forgot, I have completely not really seen Payback, I don't think. No, I don't remember watching Payback. And it's 1 o'clock. You know what that means. Let's get Monday Night Raw on. Where's my earphones? Because I've got them. I was prepared enough to charge them. I'll get to your comments in a second. Come on. That one. Monday Night Raw. TNT really need to update their banner because it's still showing that Riddle on there. So who have we got? We've got Sassy in. Welcome, Sassy. How are you doing? Thank you for joining us. Thank you for coming, as always. We do have Patreon and Super Chats, as we always like to mention. Just because if you do donate, it goes straight back into the podcast, which helps keep it running, keeps us awake, keeps us buying a couple of snacks. Yes, we've got Cody coming out first. We've got memberships. You have got 3 different tiers if you don't want to become a member and really help support the podcast each month. We do live stream Monday Night Raw, AEW Dynamite, and Friday Night SmackDowns. Obviously, when we are able, like I said, the past few weeks, it's been a bit up in the air for me. There has been weeks where I've been able to do it, but it's just been so tiring. Like last week, I'd got back from my holiday in America, and I was just absolutely shattered. So I could have done it last week, but I just wasn't able to. We have also got big pay-per-views and premium live events. So I don't know if they're classing this Saturday's AEW show as a pay-per-view, but we will still be streaming it. We've got pay-per-views galore on the back catalogue. Go check some of them out. We've got our online shop. Yeah, I'll do all of them. So if you do want to wear anything that is Give Me a Whole Year, you can get baseball caps, t-shirts, hats. I've got a couple I can quickly show you before we get Cody in the ring. I should do anyway. So if you want to be a Hulkamaniac, there you go. You can have a Hulkamaniacs t-shirt. If you're a bit more old school, I say a bit more old school, you can't get much more old school than Hulk Hogan. You could go NWO style, so a bit more newer. We've got a Gimme a Whole Year in the new NWO style. We've also got it in white if you're not a big fan of the black t-shirt. And if you're wanting a baseball cap, we've got the same logos available on all of them as well. If you're a bit of a new school Bucks fan or a Bullet Club fan, you might even be just an old school Cody Rhodes fan. You could also get a Bullet Club style logo on some of your designs. If you want it on a t-shirt or a hoodie, baseball cap, you can have it on them as well. So there is plenty there for you. The link is in the description if you do want to go to it, I think. No, I didn't put it in. But it's on all of the other videos. It's the spread shop. You know where it is. We've got Misfit in as well. How are you doing? Io versus Oscar drew over 2.4 for SmackDown. Huge numbers for women's wrestling. That is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, it's Io and Oscar. It's two of the best performers in the women's division in WWE for the past 5-10 years. It's ridiculous. So we are going a recap of Monday Night Raw. I think it's last week. Judgment Day. And you've also got Jey Uso, who was super kicking all of Judgment Day. Crowd going behind him. Drew McIntyre, Claymores, Jey. 3 count. So Joe got that big win. So we've got Noma in as well. Thank you very much, Noma. It's nice to be back. Hello, everyone, says Michael. Dapper Dan. I was missed. Oh, I mean, I was on last night, so people who wanted to see me could really see me then. We've got The Undertaker in. Shouldn't be in here last Monday, but I've got you this week. Oh, thank you very much. You blame Seth. I mean, Seth is probably forgetful. He's too busy having lack of sleep with having a child at home now. Thank you, Misfit, for all your information during the release Superstars podcast last week. Yeah, that was fantastic. Thank you very much for that. If you do want a video about all of the recently released performers, we did do one on Thursday or Friday, pretty much after it had all happened. And yeah, you can go check that one out. It's such a shame, but we do discuss each performer, and we did it for about 3 hours. So it was pretty much as a rolling basis of each performer being released. Cody's finally on the microphone saying, "Welcome to Monday Night Raw." AO versus Oscar outdrew Cena and the Bloodline segments from the same show. Outdrew Rhea versus Raquel from Raw. Yeah. I think more people are interested in AO and Oscar because they're just so good. People like Rhea, but I don't think they have that much interest in Raquel. Sassy's feeling a bit better, but still on bed rest. Well, we're all from the podcast, all sending you our love, hoping you'll feel as good as possible as soon as possible. They released Dolph Ziggler. AEW about to make bank now, probably, more than likely. So Cody wants to talk about main event Jey Uso tonight. Oh yes, Michael. I was actually about a minute or two late because I was actually stuffing my face with pizza as well, which is a barbecue meat feast. It's got pepperoni, it's got chicken, it's got ham, and I think it's got some sort of beef or something on there. Oh, it's good. It's good. Barbecue sauce topping as well. Cody's saying that himself and Jey Uso are not best friends. Cody's saying there might be another reason behind Cody wanting Jey Uso on Raw. Sounds like the writer's strike is over, which means The Rock won't be at Mania. I think they're getting close to a deal. They might have made some progress, which, if they have, that is good news for the movie industry. But maybe bad news for the WWE fans for The Rock and Cena. Cody announcing move to SmackDown? Not yet, but we've got the Judgment Day coming out. Interrupting Cody Rhodes. I did bring a drink up, but I forgot the energy drink tonight, so I will go grab that at some point. So they're going to remove Ziggler, Mandy, Low Harper, Rowan, Sting, and other releases are already AEW superstars from 2K24. More than likely. I don't think it's very unlikely to see Sting in there because he hasn't been in WWE for a while. Same with Low Harper. Mandy Rose, I don't know if it would be easy to sort of just morph her character framework onto a different performer. And Ziggler, I don't think is. I don't know. I think Ziggler could still be in there. I don't know why. Tentative deal made. Oh, okay. I presume that's the writer's strike. Dom's on the microphone getting booed. That does sound a bit more of a piped in boo. Something tells me we're not in the third innings anymore. Tells us WWE are not changing course with Cody versus Roman. No, probably not. I think they're going to do it this time at WrestleMania 40. It's a big one. Dom's not worth booing anymore, says Sassy. I don't know. He's doing exactly what he's meant to be doing. I quite enjoy it. Or it might be because I've missed it for a while. Mandy's not going to be in because of the parental content she'd been uploading. Yes, I know. She's been quite busy doing it. Cody's saying that Dom has a real family and the real family can't stand Dom. Sounds about right. Cody's inviting him into the ring for a game. Salt and pepper chips. Not bad, Michael. Not bad at all. Cody's talking about Rhea returning, and Daddy Dom doesn't seem happy about that one. He does not. Dom's probably going to have a rating of like 83. Dom's probably going to be a great performer in the next game, I reckon, because he's just been really entertaining. He's doing exactly what he's meant to. He's creating buzzwords. He's creating stuff. Oh, God, he's got some backup in the ring with him. Jey Uso's in the ring. Uso chance now. Big Uso chance. Balor's saying they've still got the numbers advantage because we've still got 3-on-2. Who else is coming? Oh, we've got Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens coming out of the audience. They're jumping in the ring, standing shoulder to shoulder with Cody and Jey. So it's now 4-on-3. Tables have turned on Judgment Day. I love the fact that Kevin Owens is actually wearing an Eddie Guerrero shirt. I don't know if it was an Eddie Guerrero shirt or it was a pay-per-view with Eddie Guerrero's name on there. It looks like it could have been a SummerSlam shirt from... Oh, no, it's the Rey Mysterio Eddie Guerrero shirt. WCW. Halloween Havoc 97. That's cool because it's such a good match. Oh, JD McDonough's coming from gorilla position with 2 steel chairs and then a steel chair to Finn Balor. Sweet. Balor and McDonough have gone into the ring with the chairs. Damian Priest isn't happy. He's not gone with them. Now he is. He's jumped in. This is quite an exciting brawl. Numbers advantage was even, but now we've got Damian Priest on his own with all 4 opponents stood around him. They're all laying into him. That's good. Cody's grabbing a steel chair. Jey Uso with a super kick. Steel chair from Cody. Priest goes out. Kevin Owens being awesome as always, taking a steel chair, sitting down in the center of the ring. He's done his job. Why not chill out? Dom needs to go back to that Barbie land jail he came from. I mean, the one that's got all the flowers on the outside and you don't have to stay there all night. Yeah. Sassy's got some oatmeal cream pie. String cheese, good choice. Slim James, chocolate potato chips from Hez. Not a bad choice, Sassy. Not a bad choice as always. Thank you, Undertaker, for the comment. There you go. We've got Ron Duffney. And how are you doing, Ron? Whereabouts are you from? UK? US? Let us know where you're from, dude. Deja vu. Maybe. This is totally War Games for Survivor Series. I reckon that's, yeah, they're definitely setting it up. Michael saying the same thing, setting up War Games smells War Games. Sassy asking, hi Ron, how are you? Oh, we've got Otis coming out with Maxine Dupree. Chad Gable's not coming out. Is that there a very good reason behind that? That super kick didn't answer the question last week, asking for partner, and super kick equals absolutely not. 100%. We've got a tail of the tape. Bronson Reed, a couple of inches taller, weighing about the same. I couldn't see the rest because it went off so quickly. You do. Judgement Day and JD versus Cody, Kevin. Sounds like that would be a banger. Definitely, 100%. Judgement Day stood by. Priest gets a beatdown as Judgement Day stood by as Priest got a beatdown from 4 people. Does that mean anything? I think it was just they just got beaten down quickly and rolled to the outside, was resting while Damian Priest got slammed on, basically. Kudos Triple H to having a whole year built towards a War Games match. Long-term storytelling, that's what we like. This is where looking back now, I did want Cody to win at Mania, obviously. I do think that the long-term storytelling is going to be the benefit. And I think it's just going to make Cody feel like a bigger star when he finally does win. Sass is already vomiting because of Miz TV, but you get Drew on there. So you go down because of the Miz, but up because of Drew. Does that not balance it out a bit? No, man. Sassy thinks that they're going to turn against Damian. I think when Damian cashes in, they'll turn on him because there'll be that sort of jealousy and animosity. Bet Cody was like, I want to do a War Games before I go to SmackDown. He could have been. That could be the stipulation between the trade for Jey Uso. That would be really good call, Misfit. You still have to look at the Miz. Just sort of do that and just cover him with one half. Cover his half of the screen with your hand. And you can just sit there and drool over Drew McIntyre. WWE didn't wait till the week of Survivor Series to build the teams like previous years. Yes, exactly. Please, no Omos versus Cody. I may have some bad news for you, Sassy. That's what they've been doing on the house shows. So I think it's another way to try and make Cody look like the underdog. Doesn't seem to feel right, does it? Cody Rhodes, massive star, main event of WrestleMania this year, going up against Omos, who got beat by Brock Lesnar. Good suggestion. I do have them sometimes. It's known to happen once every 27 years, I think. I can throw some good suggestions out there. So, one commercial break. I have got mini Kinder Buenos, which are just nice. Pop one in. Nom, 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 nom. While I'm watching Monday Night Raw. And then, because I've still got a bit of American in me, I've got some steak strips, which is, I think they're going to be not similar to jerky, but just actually shaped instead of just random shaped pieces, which I can't wait to get stuck into. Don't think they're doing Cody versus Omos. They've been doing Omos versus Gargano. Doesn't mean that's a program for Raw. I know what you mean. But I do think that Cody versus Omos is a very WWE thing to go down if they want to keep sort of Cody away from sort of main event stuff, but still give him what they would think is a worthy story. So we've got Bronson Reed coming to the ring now. So let's get that poll going for you guys. I should be able to remember how to do the poll. No, it's not that one. There we go. Yep, I can remember. There you go. Poll should be coming up any second. Get your votes in. Good. good, lad, Michael. I was debating getting some earlier on, and I couldn't be bothered. So I got the steak strips instead. Seth is asking, could Sami Callihan go to WWE? I don't know. I don't know if he's WWE style. I think he is a phenomenal performer, but I do think AEW would be a better fit for him if they didn't have such a stacked roster already. I know that hasn't really answered your question, Sassy, but I reckon WWE probably would want him. Put him in NXT for a little while. Give him a good bit of time there. See how he goes. See if he can mold to the WWE style. And then maybe bring him up to main roster. So we've just had a double clothesline. Both men roll to the outside. Oh, Otis actually clotheslining Bronson Reed on the outside. Already done it for you, Hassan. I knew you'd be asking. How's your weekend going? It was tiring. I'll be honest. Very tiring. I got back from America on Sunday, and then Monday, Tuesday, pretty much jet lagged still, and I still feel it a little bit now. And I've been working Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I was working yesterday. I've been working today. I was up last night doing the Whole Year Hangouts until 1 o'clock in the morning. So, yeah, it's been very tiring weekend. But I'm not doing bad. How about yourself, Hassan? Sasa said theirs was good. How was yours? Two big guys. Bronson is a lot bit more agile. Reminds me of Bam Bam. Yeah, Bam Bam was such a revelation at the time. Big agile guy who could do moonsaults. He could do a lot of good stuff. Oh, both men went for a crossbody, just very similar to the Ricochet Logan Paul spot, just off the ropes instead of springboard. But that was massive humanity. So I said, fan enjoyed boxing round 2 MTV music video, and it was good, very good. Nice to see people keeping busy over the weekend. We've just got a like on our Facebook video, Facebook page for this video. Thank you very much. I'm going to have a go at pronouncing it. It is Akankunda Praise. So thank you very much. I do hope I pronounced that as good as possible. But if you are still in, send us a message on the Facebook page or in the video. You can do it that way. Miss It wants to point out that just because War Games hasn't been announced for Survivor Series doesn't mean it's not happening. No, I reckon. Do we think that William Regal might have had a no TV clause for a while because he got released from his AEW contract? Could it be that Triple H is holding out to bring William Regal back to say War Games? Because Otis went for a corner powerbomb splash type thing. Didn't seem to land. Bronson Reed's going up to the top. Tsunami to Otis. 1, 2, 3 count. Bronson Reed has picked up wins over both members of Alpha Academy. Sassy's looking forward to Dragon Lee. Me too, Sassy. Me too. So 50-50 on that one. People couldn't really make their mind up. It did seem a very even match. But if they are looking at pushing Bronson Reed a bit more, obviously should have given him the win, which is what he got. They might be building him for Elimination Chamber next year because obviously he's Australian and the pay-per-view itself is going to be in Perth. So it makes sense to build him up for the show. Oh, we've got Becky Lynch, NXT Women's Champion. Oh, there's Tegan Nox as well. Becky's saying that she did the open challenge hoping that Tegan Nox would accept it. Which, I mean, she was the sort of person that had picked for that sort of spot, but they gave it to Natty because Natty stepped up when Becky couldn't go to, was it a Saudi show, India show, somewhere like that because of passport issues. I mean, Natty's such a consummate professional, but you want someone like Tegan Nox to come up and take that title. We've got Tommaso Ciampa. Oh, we've got Ciampa versus Kaiser coming up. They're throwing matches at me quick tonight because that wasn't even announced for me. So I'm going to get a poll ready to go. That's ready to rock and roll. NXT didn't confirm TakeOver Houston in 2017. Wasn't announced as a War Games show. Wasn't announced until a few weeks before the show. Ah, very nice. Thanks for the information, Misfit. We've just gone to commercial break, so I'm going to try one of these steak strips. It smells like jerky. It does. It just looks like a piece of jerky that's just been cut into a fry shape. That's all it is. Yeah, it just tastes like jerky to me. Sassy's asked about Rick Boo's comments. Were interested in any truth about it? I did have a quick look. And you have a look at Rick Boogs' career trajectory on Monday Night Raw, I think it was. Or, yeah, it was SmackDown. He was with Shinsuke Nakamura. He was competing for titles at WrestleMania. Unfortunately, gets injured. So he was getting really well pushed. Triple H takes over. Rick Boogs comes back. He does a couple of backstage segments, a couple of matches, and then disappears off TV. He gets drafted to SmackDown, does the same thing, and then gets released. So I do kind of think that Rick Boogs has a point, but I do think that Triple H, I don't think it was actually Triple H's call, but I do think that the Rick Boogs sort of character wasn't going to be a long-term gimmick, and I think that Rick could probably go on to the Indies, and I think we spoke about it on the video that we did last week. Rick Boogs plus Elias come up with a team name. Them two would be unbelievably entertaining together, and I reckon there could be a tag team that could be Impact Tag Team Champion. They could go to a lot of the indies and just have some bloody good fun with the crowds. We've got Cam in. How are you doing, Cam? Thanks for joining. Sassy's got hi, Cam. Welcome. Kudos to Triple H turning a stupid booking decision from Vince last week into a storyline. Yeah. Bogue said it's pushed dad when Vince retired. Yep. Sassy's got some boar jerky in the jerky box this month. Really good. I want some of that, Sassy. So Adam Pearce is saying that they haven't decided who's going to SmackDown. Tegan Knox is asking for the winner of the weekend's match for the NXT title. Oh, that is here as well. Knox says she respects Natty, but Natty did lose last week. She should go to the back of the line. Tegan Knox is speaking truth. Can you get a vote? I've already got it ready for you, Hassan. Don't worry. Trips or bugs as enhancement talent, which is exactly what it was back in NXT. Yeah, I think that was pretty much Rick Boogs' glass ceiling. It was never going to be a main event star. He might have had a smaller title run, but not when they're trying to build these titles up again. Look at what Gunther's doing with Imperium and the IC title. That is the whole point of what Triple H is doing, is making titles feel prestigious now. Michael's getting some cheese. Good lad, Michael. There you go. Paul should be coming in any second. Get your votes in. So there was a backstage confrontation between Ciampa and Gunther. So Kaiser basically stepped in and said, if you want the title, you've got to go through me first to start with. I quite liked that. Ciampa says it's about time he got a new Goldie. I can't wait to see that. Dawson, how you doing? Thanks for joining. Can't watch it on Peacock. Is there a reason behind that? Is Peacock playing up? I'm watching it on TNT in the UK. So man seems to be okay. Man seems to be working fine. Sassy, hi Dawson. About 3 weeks ago that both Shiley and Bo want to bring back Cyan Shah. You know, probably should. They're not doing anything Shy Bo or Wendy Chu. It's 3 people that have been completely wasted. It's been an absolute waste for all 3 of them. Misfits already let me know. Peacock doesn't stream Raw or SmackDown Live. Is it USA Network? Peacock's next day. Yeah. So I think it's USA Network. Ciampa. Big chops to Kaiser, front and back. Kaiser with some straight rights. It's a Hulu thing. Yeah, Hulu don't have the rights for it, I don't think. Yeah, USA Network. I remember watching bits of SmackDown while I was in America, but I can't remember what channel it was. I was just sort of trying to think of US channels on cable. I knew it wasn't TNT because that's obviously W. Ciampa lifted up onto the top 10 buckle, but Kaiser with a big right hand taking Ciampa to the apron. Oh, Ciampa with a big back elbow. Creates a bit of separation. Oh, Ciampa pushed off the apron, face first into the apron. Face first into the steel steps off the apron. Kaiser sort of doing a little bit of a mock of the Ciampa clap. Holo, you've got to wait 30 days to watch Raw SmackDown, new episodes on Peacock. Yeah, I mean, in the UK, it's a very similar thing for TNT. You can watch it live, but you cannot watch it for a month on the app itself. Unless they're showing it as a replay on the channel. So this week, what have we got lined up for you? We've got Wednesday, we've got Dynamite. Friday, we have got Sam doing SmackDown, I presume. And over the weekend, we've got, I can't remember, it's Wrestle Universe, something like that. Wrestle Dream. That's Sunday night, if I recall. That is going to be an unbelievable show by the looks of it. Danielson versus Zack Sabre Jr. Give me all day long. Hangman Adam Page versus Swerve Strickland. Take my money. FTR versus Aussie Open. Help yourself to my wallet. Adam Cole and MJF versus The Righteous. That's going to be an interesting one. Because that's for the Ring of Honor Tag Championships. Jericho, Omega, Ibushi versus Takeshita, Guevara, and Ospreay. That's insane. Christian Cage versus Darby Allin. 2 out of 3 falls match for the TNT Championship. Eddie Kingston versus Shibata. That's going to be a banger. Because that looks like it's a unification. Ring of Honor World Championship and the Strong Openweight Championship. Chris Statlander versus Julia Hart for the Women's TBS Championship. That's going to be a great match. Statlander's doing some great work at the minute. Then you've got a 4-way tag. Young Bucks versus the Guns versus Lucha Bros versus Orange Cassidy and Hook. Again, I can't see a bad match on that card whatsoever. That's if Adam Cole is cleared to wrestle. I hope he is. I think that'd be an absolute devastation to not have that match. Love The Righteous. I thought you would, Sassy. And Sassy said the call is cleared. We're back on Monday Night Raw. Kaiser still in the ring. Ciampa's on the outside after being shoved off the apron. Kaiser, such a good, arrogant look that he's got. Very smarmy. Ciampa back body drops. Kaiser to the outside. Creates a bit of separation. Ciampa with a huge chop. Clothesline. Kaiser lands on the apron. Ciampa comes out, throws Kaiser back in the ring. And then another huge clothesline taking Kaiser to the outside. Gunter's backstage watching, maybe seeing his next opponent. Oh, Kaiser's knee first into the ring steps, goes all the way over him. Just because calls on Dynamite doesn't mean he'll be cleared. Maybe not, but fingers crossed. Moxley's not cleared to wrestle either. No, I didn't think Moxley would be cleared that quickly. Willow's Bell out of nowhere. Ciampa 1, 2. Kick out from Kaiser just before the 3 count. No Mercy Saturday. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to cover that one just because of work schedules and everything like that. And Misfits covering the finals of Stardom's 5-star Grand Prix as well, so you're going to be busy. Reverse DDT from Ciampa to Kaiser. Ciampa took the knee pad down. And Vinci got on the apron. Ciampa just lays him out with a knee. Ciampa flash knee, gets the pin, but just before that, there was a bit of dissension because you had Vinci lying just inside the ring. And because he was just inside the ring, the referee was trying to get him out. Kaiser was going for the pin, but obviously no referee. So Vinci was kicked off the apron by his own tag team partner. That could be the start of a bit of a storyline. That could be quite good fun. Ciampa's screaming down the camera lens, I want you, I want you, I want the Intercontinental Championship. We had another injury take place during the 5-star last week. That's such a shame. Absolutely devastating when we have injuries. 80% of people got it right with Ciampa. We're going a Dragon Lee promo. Dragon Lee is super entertaining, super exciting performer. I do think that if you ever needed to, I know it would be a bit crazy, but if you needed to swap out Rey Fenix from the Lucha Bros, he would be such a perfect fit because he can do a lot of stuff very similar to Rey Fenix, and I think that if you put him as a trio, it would be unbelievably entertaining as a 3-way. Michael's asking what match is everyone looking forward to this weekend? NXT and AEW. His is Hayes and Dragunov. That's going to be a banger, as it always will be. And in AEW, Swerve versus Hangman or Danielson and Zack Sabre Jr. I don't think you can pick a better pairing of matches. I do think Danielson and Sabre Jr. should be match of the night. Two of the most technical performers of the generation and probably of all time. I am quite interested for the 6-man tag, Jericho and the Golden Lovers versus the Don Callis family, because I reckon that'd be quite a good match, entertainment-wise. We've just had Becky Lynch come out. And now we've gone to commercial break. Hayashishita suffered an injury during a trios match where she teamed with fellow Queen's Quest member Azumi against Iwatani and Hazuki. Sassy's looking forward to Swerve versus Hangman. Although Kingston and Shibata, I think, will be a banger of a match as well. A lot of people think that Kingston should retain. I don't know. I think that Kingston, not in a negative way, but deserves a little bit of a break. Give him a rest, take the titles off him, and give him a bit of time to heal a few injuries, because he said he's going to stop doing a lot of the indies because of the work he's doing at the minute. So give him that opportunity, give him a rest. Neck injury and was forced to forfeit the remainder of the 5-star. That's absolutely devastating. Hopefully it's nothing too serious, touch wood. So the Kinder Buenos that I was on about, they are just individual little ones. Yeah. So when you open it up, you'll just get one section of the Kinder Bueno itself. Delish. Absolutely delicious. It's Kinder Bueno, you can't go wrong. So Misfits looking forward to Ilya versus Carmella. I think everyone is. And everyone's looking forward to Bryan versus Zack Sabre Jr. Misfits also throwing in Stardom, Azumi versus Watanabe. Swerve should come out to a big group of people dancing with Prince Nana at Wrestle Like a Dream. That'd be good fun. That'd be quite entertaining, I think. I forgot this was happening. It's not WWE related, but it's Tyson Fury versus Francis Ngannou. That's going to be ridiculous. And Nganou's, I think holds the record for the hardest hitter on the planet. Will Ospreay versus Yota Tsuji versus from this weekend. I mean, Will Ospreay, I don't think he can do no wrong at the minute. So we're getting Tegan Knox versus Natalia. So yeah, they're throwing matches at us. Night. So let's get a poll going for everyone. So starting that poll for you guys. There you go. Get your votes in. '49ers looking good. Oh yes, they are playing like champs. Well, they are uncrowned champions, I'm going to call them, because they are being so damn good this week and last week and the week before, and they're going to be so damn good the rest of the season. Ospreay put over Soji in the end, saying he's effing amazing, and said the future of Japanese wrestling's in good hands. I mean, Will Ospreay knows his stuff. So if he says you're amazing, you must be bloody good. So we're going, let's go Tegan, let's go Natty chance. So Tegan's got some really cool coloured ring gear. bright purple, bright green. Gives me Joker vibes. That's what I feel when I see it. Natalya with a big elbow. Tegan Knox going a bit in the face of Natty, saying, if you want to go, let's go. Natalya, obviously, last week had the match against Becky, sorry. Natty didn't win the match, so surely she should go to the back of the line. She shouldn't be automatically guaranteed a rematch. She didn't lose a title, so I can see where Tegan Knox is coming from. Get to the back of the line, let someone else have a chance. Tegan Knox with a bit of a cannonball. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Becky's on commentary saying that she's happy to see this fire from people. Natty, huge power bomb to Tegan Knox. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Becky Lynch has got a match against Tiffany Stratton this coming weekend. NXT No Mercy. Well, shiniest wizard from Tegan. 1, 2, 3 count. Tegan Knox gets the win. Nice little match, not too long, but Tegan Knox looks like she's got some attitude behind her. I'd quite like to see Tegan Knox versus Becky Lynch. Damian Priest comes storming into Judgment Day's locker room. Damian Priest going in the face of JD McDonough, saying that he's taking a beating because of him, JD McDonough. Damian Priest very, very angry at that. We've got Seth Rollins coming out. Bit of Eva Marie, all read everything. Whoa. Wish China would announce AEW on Max, so I don't have to pay a lot for the pay-per-views. Yeah, that's the only problem, is they are an expense every. I mean, there is rumours of them going to 12 a year, which would be insane. Ospreay's a fan of Azumi. For a woman who's never on TV, getting a let's go. For a woman who's never getting on TV, a let's go Tegan chant says a lot. It does. Let's go Tegan. Everyone knows how good she is as a performer, but not given the opportunities. Hopefully, this is the start of good things for Tegan Knox. Tegan beat Natty clean, so I don't want to end Natty bitching next week. Me too. AEW pay-per-views are outrageously expensive. I don't think they're outrageously expensive. I just think once we've had the luxury of WWE giving them away on the network every single month, where you're not paying extra, it's to pay $25, $30, $50, whatever it is for one show. It's a big jump in price, especially if you've got the stuff like Fight TV already. Sassy's got the Yes Queen come in. We shouldn't complain the price of an AEW pay-per-view when UFC ones are $100 plus. That's just crazy money for one show. especially probably when you can probably get the cheapest tickets for them shows for less than $100. That boggles the mind for me. Yeah, I don't think with WWE we technically are spoiled. But when you think about it, wrestling pay-per-views are cheap compared to UFC. Yeah, I don't think you're right there. But then again, you'll look at what we get with WWE Network. How many shows do we get there? We're getting 12, 13 WWE main event PLEs every single year. Plus, we're getting the NXT stuff thrown in. And you're paying what, 10, 15 pounds or dollars a month? You work that out over a year, you're looking $150 at a stab in the dark, roughly. And if you're paying $30, $40, $50 for one pay-per-view from AEW, you're spending about the same a year if they are doing 4 shows a year. But as soon as you go to more than that, it seems very expensive. People forget there was a time when you was paying $50 for a pay-per-view prior to the network. Yeah. I don't know why WWE still offer it on pay-per-view. There's no point whatsoever, is there? You'll pay for 3, 4 pay-per-views from WWE. That's the full year of the network, and you get everything included. Plus the NXT stuff, plus all of the original series they do. The Broken Skull podcast is absolutely fantastic to sit and watch. So there's so much on there. So we've got Seth freaking Rollins in the ring. So we're going to get Nakamura coming and announce the date and time. I reckon it's going to be Fastlane. Companies still look at buy rates. Yeah, I know they probably do, but I know it's not real figures anymore, is it? Crowd riot in Seth's pocket, eating out the palm of his hand. Seth wants to play a game. Them glasses are huge. Seth asked the crowd if the crowd are sick and tired of Nakamura dodging Seth, sing his song. So what the crowd going to do? You ask them to sing your song, they're going to do it. Question number 2. Seth asks the crowd if they think it's time Seth defends the title, sing it louder. Crowd are obviously singing it louder. So Seth's now calling out Shinsuke. Wonder if they went still on pay-per-view, what the viewership for pay-per-views would actually be. Yeah, it would be quite interesting to see. I mean, I've got the network and I watch everything on the network. I probably wouldn't buy Fastlane. So it'd be interesting to see how much people would be paying over a year instead of paying for the network every single month. Seth saying that there's a lot of people in the locker room that are talented. Seth wants a fight. Seth saying it's Nakamura's last chance. Are we going to get Nakamura? Oh, Nakamura is backstage. Nakamura's saying, no wonder your body fails you. Nakamura's going to be the one that breaks the donkey back in a way. Mangling in until there's nothing left but dust. Nakamura has restraint. Rollins' stamina is admirable, but you have no patience. This is all subtitled, by the way. Nakamura dealt the hand. Seth showed him all his cards. Nakamura's not shown Seth his cards. Nakamura's saying a match so brutal, so barbaric, that you'll never walk again. A conclusion so humiliating your daughter will be too ashamed to look at you. Is this going to be an I quit? This is your last chance to fight Seth. Last man standing. Last chance to be called champion. Nakamura will stand tall while Seth will never stand again. Nakamura accepts. That's a good start. Last man standing. Is it going to be? Ends at Fastlane. Yep, we know that. Yes, last man standing match. That is a match I'm excited for. That is brilliant. It wouldn't make me buy the pay-per-view, but it would make me watch it afterwards. Last man standing made sense. 100% misfit. Michael loves heel Nakamura. Me too, Michael. Me too. WWE loves to tout big numbers. It's a smart business move to keep it on pay-per-view. It's still revenue. It's still money coming in. Seth saying that it's a straight fight until one of us can't answer the 10 count. Seth's really sort of selling the thoughts that he's got on this match, hands on his head. Seth pouring over Nakamura, saying Nakamura played it perfect. I think it's a really good choice. Seth saying that Nakamura's made one critical mistake. Seth saying that Nakamura thinks that his broken back is a weakness. He's going to exploit the weakness. saying that his daughter could be ashamed to look at him. Michael's put that's going to be a banger, 100%. Perfect way to put the title on Nakamura without Rollins taking a pin or submitting. Yeah, it's a good choice. Good shout. Nakamura reminds Sassy of an evil warlord in a samurai movie. Yes. Yeah, something like a old school Akira Kurosawa movie. That'd be awesome. Seth saying that his family knows that he loves them and his family knows that he loves the industry, pointing at the crowd. Shinsuke is awesome. You're right, Michael. Misfit loved the idea of Nakamura winning the title via ref stoppage. Could be. I think that would be a good idea. But I do think that Last Man Standing, I think, is a good shout. I think I Quit would have been a good shout as well. Seth talking about him being at his 100% makes him the world champion. Title over his shoulder. Owens won the NXT title via ref stoppage. Yeah, great. Good memory from that one. So I'm going to throw it out there. Would you prefer the Last Man Standing match, or would you have preferred an I Quit? Because I think that's where they was going. I think the I Quit match could have played a better part in the story. Yeah, I'm thinking I Quit match I would have preferred, because you've got someone who won't quit in Seth, but if his back is playing up that much, they could really play on that. Really, really press. Just couldn't see him booking Rollins to say I quit. No, I don't. But I do think it'd have been a very clever stipulation to play with. Ricochet is in back, he's on crutches. Ricochet saying he's going to return. You can't keep the highlight reel down. Ricochet is saying he hasn't finished business with Nakamura. So, Dragon Lee versus Dirty Dom coming up next. Paul ready. Ready for that one. Michael's going to go to bed. I wish I was. I wish I was Michael. Yeah, have a good night, dude. Have a good week, and we'll see you maybe Wednesday for Dynamite with Ant. And if not, I'll see you next week. Just had a new like on our Facebook page, so thank you very much, King OSB or OSP. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, so I do apologise if you are still watching. So still on commercial break at the moment. Do we think Dom will be dropping the title to Dragon Lee so Dragon Lee can take it back to NXT for a bit? I don't know. I don't think that having Judgment Day be showing up on NXT is helping draw numbers, though. Same as Becky Lynch was. I think it's a good shout. Keep them going down there. If it was me, I'd have had Dolph Ziggler keep going down there because he's a veteran. He could help teach the young up and comers in NXT, show them the ropes. Every time Adam Pearce says, I don't know who's been traded to SmackDown, you're like, yes, you do. They might have already decided it backstage, but they might not have told him. He's obviously just an on-screen presence for the majority of stuff, but I don't think he makes the decision, so they might not have completely made that choice up yet. Or if they have, they might not have even told anyone. So just come back and on to Monday Night Raw now. So we're going a recap of Payback where Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens lost the tag titles. Yeah, I didn't see that. Sure. But that match seemed like an absolute banger for the tag titles. Rhea with a spear through the barricade to Kevin Owens. Yeah, that is the main event, the tag titles match, which I was expecting. I've got Dragon Lee coming out now. Rollins either referenced for fun or took a shot at CM Punk with the best in the world line. I reckon it was a bit of both. I reckon he's took a shot with a bit of tongue in cheek. So supposedly Booker T has said that Dragon Lee has lived up to the reputation that he had. So Dom Dom's going booed out the arena. Quite surprised he's coming to the ring on his own by the looks of it. But obviously they have got the main event match. And Rhea Ripley's got the bruised ribs. Again, Bo's reigning out for Dom as he holds the NXT North American Championship up high. I don't quite like Samantha Irving doing the ring intros. Got a lot of passion in the voice for everyone. The crowd is just booing the hell out of Dom. So Misfit saying, not saying it's happening, however, WWE ever since Triple H took over creators had the habit of making references of things that actually end up happening in the end. So it could be a shot at CM Punk coming back, maybe. Could be such a long-winded tease. So I put the poll in, didn't I? Yeah, the poll's in, ready to go. So if you want to vote on who gets the win in this match, you can vote on the YouTube community page. Or on the video, sorry. Dragon Lee with a big shoulder tackle to Dom, taking Dom down. I really want to see some good lucha high flying. Oh, there we go. Leapfrog and then a fly through. Dragon Lee with a standing head scissors takedown. Dom goes to the outside. Dragon Lee off the ropes. Beautiful, beautiful swanton type move over the top rope, taking Dom out. Absolutely picture perfect. Only gets a 2 count. So Rey Mysterio supposedly called Dragon Lee the future of Lucha Libre. That's a bit of 2 fingers up to my own son. Or his own son, isn't it? Both Dom and Dragon Lee on the apron. Dom with a DDT on the apron. Beautiful. Such a heelish maneuver, really working the character, very nicely done. Going to commercial break. Punk versus Rollins is a hell of a Mania main event. Without a doubt, Misfit. But would WWE put them on second to last just before the last match main event just to annoy CM Punk? I reckon they would. I reckon they're that spiteful. Again, we're on commercial break. I'm probably going to go grab another drink at the next commercial break. Just because, yeah, I'm going quite low on that one. What have people got planned for the rest of the week? Anything exciting? I'm working, I'll say most of it. I'm off Wednesday, Thursday. And I'll just be catching up on my sleep and doing a couple of what I call life admin. Just jobs. But for people that haven't already, if you do like the video, share it, subscribe to the channel. It does help us out quite a lot. Come on, let's get back. I want to watch Dragon Lee. Daniel on your attention to Peaky Blinders on Netflix. That was it, Daniel Wiley. He knows he's got some good TV knowledge. Yeah. Just got a really bad itch on my shoulder. Seth's got nothing planned for the weekend, just rest and school. Yeah. Chilled. I was going to say chilled out, but you've got to be resting yourself. But that's the main thing. Oh, Dom's tying the Dragon Lee mask to the ring apron. Very cleverly done. Dragon Lee whipping Dom, using a back elbow, then a clothesline keeping him down. Dom going, oh, beautiful. Dom lifted up, and then Dragon Lee with a hook kick. Drop kick. Oh, it's so quick to call this Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee. Oh, that was a ridiculous drop kick in the corner. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. So I was quite excited for this match. That's why I put Dom on the thumbnail for tonight's show. Looking like a power bomb from Dragon Lee, but Dom got out of there. German suplex. Flash knee from Dragon Lee. Dominic Michinoku drive at 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Crowd really seem to be into this match. Like, there are some really good crowd reactions. Dom with a drop kick to the back, looking for a 619. Dragon Lee got out the way. Kick to the knee, taking the vertical base out. A knee to the side and temple of Dom. Only a 2 count. I was sure into the match or just Dragon Lee. I think it could be both, Misfit. I think that the match itself has been really exciting. And it takes 2 to tango. I know people just really hate on Dom, so they're cheering everything that Dragon Lee does, but you've got to have that partner to work off. Dom goes into the corner, but thrown to the apron. Dragon Lee off the ropes. Oh. Dragon Lee off the ropes. Step up into an enziguri. No, it wasn't. Hurricane Rana over the ropes to the outside. Dragon Lee in the ring. Huge powerbomb. 1, 2. 2 count. So close for Dragon Lee there. Maybe WWE is putting their stock into the wrong Latino wrestler over on SmackDown. I mean, Santos Escobar is I reckon he's going to turn heel. Dragon Lee on the ropes. Dom eats a stomp from Dragon Lee. Double stomp. Dragon Lee's taking the knee pad down a little bit. Oh. Dragon Lee dropped onto the top rope. Legs either side. Very rough landing. Dom up to the top. Huge frog splash. 1, 2, 3. Dominic Mysterio retains. That was a great match. I really enjoyed that. Technically, Dom cheated. No. It's only cheating if you're caught. Dom's best match since Mania, 100%. That was a good match. That was a good fun. I'd love to see them do a 20-minute, 25-minute match on a premium live event. That would be fantastic. Dragon Lee impressive. Yeah. Ref totally saw it there. But yeah, if you don't call it, you can get away with it. Wade Barrett sentiment. Exactly. Wade Barrett wants more of Dragon Lee on Monday Night Raw. Me too. That ref is just as bad as Rick Knox. Little bit. A little bit. So going a recap of Nia Jax taking out Rhea and then taking out the tag teams last week. Nia Jax supposedly injuring people already, so I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to see her back in a ring. Amazing what letting people go and pro wrestle for 20 minutes on live TV will do for you. Yeah. Give them 20 minutes on a premium live event where there's no commercial breaks and you've got to step your game up. Sometimes, when you wish Monday Night Raw was only 2 hours, I'm halfway through and I feel it. So again, we're on another commercial break. This is the one thing that really does hurt Monday Night Raws, I think, it's the amount of commercial breaks. Make it my wish for Robin to us. I know. Fingers crossed. The first hour and a half is usually fun. Going to 2 hours is it's hard, but it's doable. But as soon as you get past that 2 hour mark, 2 hours 15 mark, it just starts to become a slog. The crowd was chanting slapping meat during the Otis and Bronson match. That's amazing. Commercials killing Sassy on the show, and me, Sassy, don't worry. So we're going promo package for Fastlane. What we're getting coming up next. Crowd's been awake for the most of the show. Yeah, it's been quite an enjoyable crowd engagement show. Thought Nia's about to put them to sleep and kill the show. Probably. It wouldn't surprise me. So we're getting a promo for something called the Continental from the world of John Wick. So that's on Peacock. Misfit wants the crowd to chant fire, Naya. Fire, Naya. Yeah, it works. So I've got Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens backstage. Kevin Owens says all he wants to do this week is get his hands on Judgment Day. Sammy's been passionate about saying that we've done everything together. Sammy massively fired up there. Sami Zayn asks Kevin Owens if he's got anything to add, and Kevin just replies, I want to punch someone in the face. You're right, Misfit. Oh. The shirts that KO's wearing, they're not the WCW one, yeah. I did notice, I was like, I could see the Rey Mysterio mask. I could see it was Eddie Guerrero, but I couldn't tell which match it was from. But yeah, that gave it away a lot easier when you could see it without being moving about. Now it's been booed already. Michael Cole is asking Nia why she's targeted everybody. Both are classics. She's already got go away heat. She had that as soon as she turned up. Jacob Robertson, how you doing? Thanks for joining. You had a good weekend, dude? We're getting you suck chance. So now you're saying that she squashed Rhea Ripley, Zoe Stark, Shayna Baszler, Raquel Rodriguez. Make it go away. Yes. Oh, we're getting. Who's this? Zoe Stark. Rock vs. Roman Reigns. WWE Undisputed Championship at WrestleMania fights next year. I'd love it, dude. I would love that. Human botch machine, yes. Zoe Stark's come out all fired up. Zoe Stark wants a face-to-face rather than doing it when Zoe Stark's back is turned. There we go. We're getting this match, aren't we? Trying to get them separated. Zoe Stark is just flying at Nia still. Another commercial break. She'll fire. Just clock her in the nose, break her nose, get rid of her for a bit. Fastlane 2023, Rock and Cena versus Jey Uso and Solo. That'd be good. That would be good fun. That'd draw people in. That'd give numbers. Sorry, guys. Really, not during a fight? Yeah, because they're going to come back and say that the match has been set up, aren't they? Rock ain't committing to anything. I don't know if he would. He might have signed a contract to do the Fastlane match. They should also we come up with a tranquilizer gun like Kurt Angle and Shota. Need a lot of tranquilizer. I reckon she's a lot bigger than Kurt Angle. Cena's partner's LA Knight. Yeah, I know, but it's nice to wish. I've just knocked a couple of pop figures on my head. I just remembered I was going to go a drink, wasn't I? I'll go at the next one. Yeah, we've got a referee in the ring. We've got Zoe Stark. We've got Nia Jax. So at the minute, it's saying John Cena is going up against Uso and Solo on his own. There we go. Paul is on. Get your votes in. Zoe Stark standing dropkick, and again, get some good height on them. Springboard. Nia Jax pretty much swatted Zoe Stark out of midair. Nia Jax with a big elbow. One. Zoe kicking out at one. Nia Jax splashing Zoe in the corner. Second splash into the opposite corner. Nia Jax still being booed. Nia went for a shoulder tackle, but Zoe Stark got out of the way. Shoulder first into the ring post. Give Zoe a bit of time. Super kick. Hook kick. Enziguri. Zoe getting a little bit of momentum. Zoe puts the outside. Another step up Enziguri. Zoe springboard drop kick. Beautiful. Nia Jax still on her feet. What's Zoe going for? Zoe just got her up but couldn't keep her up. Zoe Stark on the bottom rope. A leg drop from Nia Jax onto the back of the neck. Nia Jax going up to the second rope, looking for the bonsai drop type. 1, 2, 3. Zoe Stark loses that one, which I think we all presumed. If the partner's not LA Knight anymore, then it's Cody. Yeah, I reckon it'll be one of the two. We went from the greatness that was Oscar and Io to Nia Jax. Yes. I mean, even the segment before, Dragon Lee and Dominic Mysterio, unbelievable to that. It is an insult. I agree, Sassy. Such a shame, because Zoe Stark's phenomenal. Baron Sexton's wanting to go a comment from Jey Uso. Jey Uso says he's not joining any emo bands or any groups, obviously referencing Judgment Day. Can't we just have Shayna write her out of the company again like she did the first time? I'd be down with that. That'd be fine with me. Jey Uso says he's going to keep his eye on Judgment Day, and also Kevin Owens. Oh, sorry, Sassy. It's just getting worse, the Miz. Yep. Sassy's going to be complaining as well. I wouldn't be surprised if Sassy turns it over until... Oh, no, you're going to do what I said. Just put your hand up and cover half of the screen that Miz is on. So, looking at it, we are going to a commercial break. So, I'm going to go grab a drink. I won't be a second, guys. So, do we think Drew's going to attack the Miz and turn heel? Let me know, yes or no. I'm back. So backstage, we've got Judgment Day. We've got Dom, ice bag on his head. He's asking where Damian is, but after the start of the show, I don't know where he is. Neither does Balor. I thought I actually had more juice than I did, so I haven't actually got that much of a drink. It's not even half full. So I've got the Miz. Does look sharp in his suit, as he always does. So Miz is asking, is Drew McIntyre a coward or a conflicted hero? Miz trying to do a Scottish accent to say Drew McIntyre is ridiculously stupid. Sassy's happy now. Oh. So if we get Miz intro program, Misfit's going to throw something. Yeah, wouldn't surprise me. I would as well. So would Sassy. Miz has a habit of getting knocked out during Miz TV, 100% every time, hopefully. Sassy says it's the only good thing about him. Nice pyro on the ring corners, ring posts for Drew. How long till someone interrupts? Sassy's very happy because she's got Drew. Miz says he would have thrown Jey Uso to the wolves like Drew did last week. Joe says he's nothing like the Miz. Misfit sometimes likes Maurice. Nomad's got it spot on. Sassy'd have a grin from ear to ear when Drew claymores the Miz. Is that one a Macho Man reference? Oh, yeah. Miz is trying to good Drew McIntyre. Miz has just said that Jey Uso cost Drew the championship at Clash at the Castle. It wasn't. It was Solo Sikoa debuting. Misfits saying, "I wouldn't be happy when Maurice is around." Well, if Maurice is your cup of tea, then Maurice is your cup of tea. Miz is asking Drew what it was like to be upstaged by Cody. Oh, we've got New Day music. Kofi and Xavier. Kofi says that they didn't know that Drew was cold-blooded. Cody again, sort of poking the bear a little bit. Xavier says he used to call it Drew Big D, and last week there was a bit of shrinkage. Misfit likes New Day, but zero interest in this. Yeah, I want to see New Day going up against some awesome tag teams. Miz cut off again. Miz just looking annoyed. Third time, Miz told to shut up. Miz has put his hand up, but Joe's still telling him to shut up. We're going to shut up Miz chant. I think Drew's biting his lip to stop himself laughing. Joe with a Glasgow kiss to the Miz. Joe was challenging Kofi to a match. First hours of Raw was good. The whole third hour went down till the second night just came on screen. Yes. So satisfying. I thought you would like that one, Sassy. I thought you would. getting a banner ready just in case we get the Drew and Kofi match. Find a storyline for Drew and New Day, please. You mean separately, not together, because, yeah, it's not really doing anything for any of them, is it? People like Drew, they don't want to boo him. People like Kofi, they don't want to boo him. But it doesn't work so well doing face versus face if you've not got nothing to play for. I've got to ration that now, haven't I? That sucks. But there's only 50 minutes left. Misfit get the dough in the hall with Drew heel turn. But against New Day and Miz, yeah, I know. I wouldn't mind. I reckon Drew's going to turn heel and then see how he goes because his contract is due up at some point. So, would you have him heel, put someone over, and then leave if he doesn't want to re-sign, which I presume is going to be the case? Love the framing of Drew as Batman, Cody as Superman. Hate that it was the Miz who came up with that framing of it. Yeah, admitting the Miz has done something good is hard work. Yes, I've got one ready. Just when they announce the match, when we come back onto Raw, I'll put it on for you, dude. Don't worry. Joe's contract is still about Mania, so yeah, sounds likely he could be putting someone over on the way out. I'd love to see him put over Bron Breakker. Have Bron Breakker come up at the Royal Rumble or the Raw after Royal Rumble, and then that could be setting up the match for WrestleMania. So again, for about the billionth time, we're coming back onto Monday Night Raw. We've got Otis backstage. Gable is saying that they're going to get the tape to study the match with Otis and Bronson Reed from earlier. Kaiser again is trying to get Maxine Dupree. Gable, it's been amazing. Gable being entertaining as always, saying he's going after the Intercontinental title still. So, yeah, match was made official. So, let's get your poll going. There you go. Should be coming in chat any second. Oh, that might be why. It's okay. There we go. Sassy's saying, please, new matches and feuds next week. Yeah. It's the big problem with Raw is because it is 3 hours, you do get a lot of repetitiveness. But this is where I think a rotation system. So if you said you've got the full roster of Monday Night Raw and you give everyone 2 months off consecutively, but on a rotation system, so Joe might have June and July off. Then you could have someone else have July and August off, and then someone August and September. You're constantly getting people off TV for a little while, having a little break, making us, I don't mean it negatively, but forget about them. So when they return, it's a nice big surprise. Because I think that would really make you separate the unbelievable performers. But again, with stuff like that, if someone's selling a lot of merch, you don't want them to take a 2-month hiatus. So we've got Kofi with a huge splash off the top rope to the outside. Do you like that sound of that idea, Sassy? It's something I think that would just make so much sense because it's going to create fresher bodies because you're getting a rest without having to work all year round every year. Misfits so over the New Day shtick. I think there should be heel again. I know they sell so much merch, but I think there should be quite a heel gimmick because I think that'd be a bit more entertaining. Another commercial break. Why? Sassy saying, I wish they stayed in NXT. That was good there. They've been entertaining everywhere they've been, but I just think that the gimmick itself is a bit old. It's been what, 6 years, 5, 6 years? So 2014, so over 6 years they've been together. So, no, it's 9 years. Yeah, so it's 10 years the gimmick has been going, so it's such a long time for the same gimmick. It was nice while it lasted to not have Judgement main event Raw, yeah. Even if the other main events weren't good. Well, it's sometimes a change is as good as a rest, as they say. So if you've got New Day, not New Day, Judgment Day, Judgment Day, Judgment Day, having a break from them is a great thing. Xavier needs a singles run, I think so. It doesn't even have to be with the main event title. It could be US title. I think that could be a great run. It'd be nice to see him win a world title, but with the current crop, I don't see that happening at all. I feel like New Day should have done the Big E heel turn on New Day. Yeah. It'd have been easy to tell that story. Kofi and Xavier jealous that New Day has won Big E has won the world title. Have him turn heel. Easy. Drill whipping Kofi into the corner. Kofi slips out the way. Kicks Joe, goes up to the top, but Joe catches him. Suplex, and then another overhead belly to belly suplex. Neck breaker. Both men out, but Joe going for a kip up, I reckon. Yes, there we go. Joe's stalking Kofi. Was looking for the future shock. Kofi, jackknife, 1-2, kick out. Famous air from Kofi. 1, 2, kick out. Was that a little sort of tribute to Dolph? Kofi. Boom drop. Kofi's starting to feel it. Xavier on the outside using Francesca. Kofi was looking for trouble in paradise. Future shock DDT from Drew. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Joe and Wade supposedly have not been as friendly as previously. Joe with a huge chop dropping Kofi. And again, caving Kofi's chest. Clothesline, nope. Kofi counters. Joe thrown to the outside. Kofi off the ropes. Suicide dive, throw the second and top and second rope. Joe bounced off the announce desk. Coffee looking for a whip. Drew reverses it. Coffee flying off the steps. Coffee eats a huge right forearm. Alabama slam. Right on the apron. Coffee face first. That was nice. That was inventive. That is a very heelish maneuver. Drew's getting in the mood, looking for a Claymore. Is Xavier going to get involved, do we think? 1, 2, 1. Claymore missed. Coffee got out of the way. Coffee SOS 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Drew. Crowd is saying this is awesome. I don't know. Coffee vs. Drew being a classic, says Cole. No, it hasn't. It's not been a classic. It's been reasonable. It's not been Dragon Lee and Dom Mysterio. Who's coming out? Viking Raiders. Oh, just Ivar, sorry. Ivar taking out Xavier Woods. Ivar completely destroying Xavier Woods. Oh, McIntyre with a Claymore. 1, 2, 3. Drew joining Viking Raiders would be so biased. Yeah, I don't see it happening. Doesn't fit. Ivar's taken out Kofi Kingston. Drew looks back, not interested. Ivar going up to the top. Ivar, huge moonsault. Picture perfect moonsault from a big guy. We've got Gunther backstage. So it looks like there's some dissension in Imperium. Gunther is saying that if any of the other two mess up, it's all on Kaiser's head. Nice move, yeah, definitely. Needs to use it. It should be. That should be his finisher. It's beautiful. Once we get the main event coming, we'll do, don't worry. I'm just getting the last poll ready. Won't be a minute. It's ready to roll. So yeah, I've got it ready for you, Austin. Don't worry. That'll be a minute. Not long left, only about half an hour. Then I can go sleep before work. It doesn't sound bad when you say that once I finish the show, I start work 6 hours later. But I've still got to try and fit sleep in. I've got to get up. I've got to get ready for work. So if we finish at 4 o'clock UK time, for example, so in 30 minutes, that's 4 o'clock, and I start work at about 10. But I've got to be there 15 minutes early, which means I need to be setting off at the latest 9 o'clock. So if it's 9 o'clock, I need to be leaving by. I need to be up at the latest about 8:30, and then I need to make sure I'm ready. So if you said 8, 8:15, it leaves 4 hours max sleep I can get, and that's if I fall asleep straight away at 4 o'clock. But I've obviously got to finish here, get a couple of bits sorted, and go to bed. So it's going to be 4:15, 4. So you're looking at 4 hours usually sleep in total. It is draining. That's why we do, if you can, like and share the video and subscribe. It just does really help us out. So yeah, we're coming back again to Monday Night Raw for the billionth time. Got Ivar and Valhalla backstage. Baron Saxton is trying to get a word. So they basically got it's an eye for an eye. So Becky Lynch versus Tiffany Stratton is an Extreme Rules match. So Tegan Knox is going up against the winner next week on Raw. Yeah, it's been a long one. There you go. I've put the Pauline Fire ass in. Got Balor coming out. We've got Priest coming out. Undisputed Tag Champions. Misfits already wanting to throw stuff if Ciampa and Gunther doesn't happen at Fastlane. Yeah, I think that'd be a good match. But would it not make sense to probably do Gable? He's got more of a storyline going forward. And then save Ciampa for the next pay-per-view or premium live event. I know where you're coming from. I think Ciampa versus Gunther deserves to be on Fastlane. But I was quite enjoying Gable trying to sort of get that title off Gunther. I do really like Damian Priest's Money in the Bank briefcase. The purple and silver is really, really nice. Gable has to earn his way back to the title and lost to Reed last week. Yes, I know, but I quite enjoyed Gable. Sassy prefers Gable, and then you can do a DIY. Yeah. Or could you have Gunther beat up Ciampa, constantly just completely tearing him to shreds, and then you could have Gable come and save him, and then that's how the reform DIY. Sami Zayn, Gerin, Matt, crowd singing along. Referees trying to keep everyone separated as they get the introductions. It's looking like there is massive disruptions. I don't even know if we're going to get a Judgment Day. No, it looks like there'll be Samantha Irvin's scarpered. There we go. Let's scrap. Kevin Owens and Priest on the outside. Zayn and Balor in the ring. Zayn with a beautiful arm drag. And again, Sami went for a third, but Balor rolls out. Zayn and Owens standing tall in the ring. Probably as we're going to a commercial break again. If you could pay extra to have the commercials removed, would you pay it? Because at this point, I would happily pay it. Yeah, I would happily pay to have commercials removed. But that's how they make the money. Misfits saying still shocked to hear Sky and Oscar outdrove Cena in the Bloodline. I'm not. Sky and Oscar are unbelievable. People are sort of going off Cena a little bit. Obviously, we know he's probably back because of the writer's strike. But you'll put your Sky and Oscar on a card going up against each other. I think it's a fantastic pairing. Ready for sleep. Good times, sleep. Yeah, I know. When I finish, I'm not. It's going to get to 4 o'clock. Raw's going to finish. I'm going to absolutely fly through my review. And I'm going straight. I'll probably be done within 5 minutes of the show finishing. I would like to normally stay around a bit longer, but it is very tiring. The match looks like it's been organised a bit. Wasn't talking about sleep. I know. So in comes Balor, right hand to Sami Zayn. Heavy chop from Balor. Remember the time WWE teased us with Balor joining Undisputed? Exactly. That was a great turn. That overhead kick to Cole was fantastic. Balor with some strong right hands, whipping Sami across the ropes, but Sami fires back with a clothesline. In comes KO. KO with a senton after a drop toe hold. Kevin Owens with a crotch chop to Damian Priest. Priest tries to come in, but Kevin Owens just having some fun, jumping about, pretending to sort of rabbit punch. Balor with a chop. Balor receives a chop, sorry. You can tell how tired I'm getting. KO kicks Balor. Priest went to kick Kevin Owens, but KO got out the way, replies with his own. That let Balor take the advantage. Balor tags, in comes Priest. Kick to the jaw of Kevin Owens and stomping. Big right hand from Damian Priest. Priest keeping the referee distracted as Balor kicks Kevin Owens to the side of the temple. Priest with some beautiful kicks. KO grabs the leg, but Priest does the head clap. Kevin Owens, big chops. Kevin Owens with a DDT to Priest. Both looking for a tag. KO gets a tag. Priest didn't seem to get the tag, I don't think. Nope. Sami with a springboard ends up into a clothesline. Sami Zayn with 10 punches in the corner. Whips off the ropes. Sami kicked up into a drop kick. In comes Balor. Balor thrown straight out. Thanks for coming. Sami Zayn clotheslines Damian Priest to the outside as well. Sami Zayn feeling it. Sami Zayn off the ropes. Beautiful again. Front flip over the top rope. Commercial break. Again. When Joe turns heel and doesn't go back to Broken Dreams, you're going to be so mad. I mean, it's a good song. No denying that. I know it's all my choice. I could finish now if I wanted, but I don't want to leave it this long and then just disappear for the last 15. Perfect time to bring it back full time. Yes, I agree. Turn him heel, let him go out with broken dreams. Keep it until Mania, and then if his contract has expired and he doesn't want to resign, he goes out on a high, I think. When do I have another wrestling creature win? I can't remember off the top of my head. I can't actually remember when I did my last one. I think it was that long ago. No, I did get one, but it was just before I went to America. So I completely forgot about it. I'm off Wednesday and Thursday, so I might do a quick recap of what I've got because I have accidentally, I say accidentally opened it. I've opened it. I completely forgot. So I might do just a quick 10-minute video showing you what I got. Because I think there was a couple of, there was a couple of really good t-shirts in there. And the signed photo was someone I wasn't expecting. So I've got Sami Zayn and Damian Priest in the ring. Priest catches Sami Zayn, but Sami reverses. Tornado DDT, beautiful from Sami Zayn. I'm glad you enjoy watching me open them, no ma. That's what I do it for. If I didn't have people coming back and watching every time, I wouldn't bother anymore. So that's the main reason I do them. We usually get a couple of people sort of sitting and watching. I keep them short because it's so much better to watch a quick, engaging clip of this is what I've got, see what you think. That's it. That's all you need. You don't want 20 minutes of detailed analysis. Kevin Owens takes out Priest on the outside. Right hand to Balor, then a cannonball to Priest on the outside. KO back in. Cannonball to Finn Balor in the corner. Priest onto the announce desk with a back body drop. No, it wasn't. It was more of a side suplex, sorry. Frog splash off the top from Kevin Owens. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Crowd seems to be quite engaged in this one. This is awesome. Chants from a lot of the crowd. Step up into Guerrero stunned Owens. So Balor and KO on the top. KO with a big headbutt drop in Balor. Kevin Owens catches. Beautiful. Rolling senton off the second rope. Only a 2 count. We're going KO chance. My stream's been a bit weird. It keeps going to a black screen. Audio seems to be fine, but the video seems to be cutting out. Swanson from Kevin Owens. Balor got the knees up. Balor with a sling blade. Is he going to go up for the Cody Gras? Balor, Cody Gras. Where's Sami Zayn gone? There's Sami. Catches just in time. Breaks up that pinfall attempt. Where will the outside interference come from? The Usos, Dirty Dom, someone else? I reckon it'll probably be both of them come out. Dirty Dom comes out and then Uso comes to make the save. In comes Priest. Priest is looking for the South of Heaven. KO gets out the way, tags in Sami. Sami explodes a suplex in the corner to Priest. Sami is going to look for the Helluva. There we go. Who's this? There's Dirty Dom. Priest looking for the Razor's Edge. Sami Zayn gets out. Priest went for a splash. Blue Thunder Bomb. Never won a match, I don't think. 1, 2. Balor saves. Balor and Owens taking each other out. Priest does a very similar flatline to Sami Zayn. Only a 2 count. Mysterio up on the ring apron again. Or we're going to get Jey. Or Cody. Here we go. Here we go. There's Jey. Jey takes out Dom. Oh, Jedi Madonna as well. This is chaos. There's Cody as well. Everyone's coming out. So Cedar takes McDonough over the announce desk. Dom and Jey taking out Mysterio. Here comes the officials trying to separate everyone. That is crazy chaos. That was quite entertaining. Stunner from KO. KO tossed to the outside. Sami Zayn with a helluva kick. Sami, JD McDonough with a title belt off the head of Sami Zayn. Damian Priest rolling over into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Judgment Day retain. So I think Damian Priest will have some answering to do for JD McDonough. That was a chaotic main event. It was fun. It was exciting, which is good. Some crazy old chaos, wasn't the Sass? Some absolute crazy chaos. So I presume that'll be it. There won't be anything else after that. So I shall, like I said, I'm going to absolutely fly through this review. So the performer of the night, it's a hard one because I wouldn't mind giving it to Dominic Mysterio because he had a great match with Dragon Lee. But then any of them in the main event could be that one. Sassy's going performer Dragon Lee. I'm going to go Dom just because he had the match and he also had the couple of other bits that we've had throughout the night. So yeah, I'm going to go for Dominic Mysterio, which I didn't expect to see at the start of the night. The segment of the night, I think the backstage bit with Damian Priest and Balor was quite good because it was very intense. And the JD McDonough kicking him out. That was quite good. And the match of the night obviously had to be Dom versus Dragon Lee. That was absolutely brilliant. And I want more of that. Just give me more of Dragon Lee, I think. Because I reckon he could make a great entertaining match with anyone. It's what I do now, Mar. I try and hang in as long as I can. I've managed to do it today, so I'm pleased as hell. Misfit was waiting for Drew to claim or Cody. I think that could be a good program, them two against each other. First 2 hours, 7. Last hour, 5. Average 6. Yeah, I'm not far off that as well, Sassy. I'd probably give the last hour a 4. Just because the amount of... Actually, no. Yeah, I'd probably go very similar. Last hour was a 5. It would have been a 3 or a 4, but that main event match did recover a lot of that. So yeah, I'd go 6 overall for the show, 6.5-ish. Thank you very much for joining us, Sassy. Thanks for keeping everyone in check as always. Thank you again for joining Misfit. Thanks, Norma. Thanks for everyone else that's been watching. And I'm just going to swap them back. Yes, give us more chaos. We like chaos. We like exciting stuff happening. We want stuff more often like that. That main event match, there was a lot of interference, but there was a lot of fun. So, yes, if you are back on Wednesday, you probably will see Ant for Dynamite. You will probably see Sam on Friday for SmackDown. And then we'll be covering WrestleSphere. No, it's not WrestleSphere. That's Sam's stuff. WrestleVerse, whichever the AEW one is. Wrestle Dream, that's the one. Ending felt like an old ending to Raw. Yeah, great fun, exciting, unpredictable. Well, kind of predictable, but predictable in a good way. So I am going to do what I do best, and that's go to sleep in a minute. So again, thank you all for joining. We shall see you soon, and who shall we have? Let's go for an AEW one. I don't normally do AEW one on Monday Night Raw, but I'm feeling crazy. It's the sleep deprivation for me. See you in a bit, guys. Bye-bye.
God, I just listened to this whole podcast. It was terrible. I feel like my ears are gonna bleed.
What'd you say? This is Darby Allin, and you're listening to Give Me a Whole Yeah podcast.